Hi guys, Anime Lover here, and today I'm doing the manga and anime review on All You Need Is Kill. And actually, the one thing with this, there is no anime to it, but there is a movie. So All You Need Is Kill is about a youngish boy, like he's an adult, but he's young. His name is Kenji, and Kenji goes into this war, and they're fighting these aliens that are called mimics, and these mimic creatures are like round, creepy things with creepy teeth. They're just creepy in general. um, but right now they're in Japan, and they're fighting these things. They're taking over the world. What they do is when they go to a place, they take all life, like they take away everything that you would need to live in that area, and so they're trying to fight them off because, like, if they take all things that help us live and everything, we're pretty much all gonna die. So this is the 2-in-1 volume. I think when they made the English volumes for these, they made it the 2-in-1, so like I don't think you can buy them separate. But this I got off of Amazon for $12.99, and if you really think about it, like I have my other book right here, I got July and April for $11.99, and I got this for $12.99, and this is 2 books, so I paid an extra $1 for an extra book. That's pretty much how it is. This is the same artist that drew Death Note and Bakuman, and he's my favorite manga artist. I would have to say he's one of my favorite ones, and it's Takashi Obata. I think that's how you would pronounce it, but I absolutely love his art. It's just amazing. I'll show you. There's normally always like a color page to a beginning of a manga, and this one, which I thought was kind of different, and I've never seen this before in a manga, it has the color pages, and it has a couple colored pages at the front, but it's not like the glossy paper, it's like the actual manga paper, which I think is cool, so I'll show you those colored pages. The art is fantastic, I love it. Okay, just let me. And then the prologue is in color. And then there. And throughout the story, there's this girl, she's like the top soldier, and her name is, I have her name written down, because I can't pronounce her last name, but I can pronounce her first name. It's Rita Van Ritagsky, or I don't know, we'll just call her Rita for now, but she's the strongest person in her, like, out of all the soldiers fighting these mimic things. And on battle, Kenji, he goes out to battle and he dies, and somehow he loops back to the morning before he goes out and dies like how he did. And what the story is, it's just him looping and looping and looping until finally the end the loop stops, but I'm not going to tell you how the loop stops. I'll just show you some pages. The art style, I love it, and the difference between the manga and the movie is called Live, Die, Repeat, and I'm pretty sure it was made around 2012-ish, like, I think it's 2012, I'm not exactly sure. I have watched it though, and it's a good movie, but the thing that's different between the manga and the manga was made before the movie, is they get more into his mental state changing, not just his strength and ability and knowing that he's looping. Like, he goes through mental changes, he goes kind of wacko, and I find that made the story go along a lot better. And he looped a lot of times. I think the last loop he had was 158 times. He looped the same day and everything over and over and over again. So I would go crazy as well if that was to happen to me. But just how they get the story to move along, because you would think, yeah, with like a loop type story, like look at the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, how they have like the 8 episodes are practically the exact same, except clothing changes, some conversation changes, but like it was the same thing over and over and over again, so it made you not really want to like watch those 8 episodes. So when I got this, I was kind of iffy if I wanted to buy it, but I heard it was really good, so like I picked it up and I tried it out, and how they made the loop work was fantastic. How they made the story move on, fantastic. Characterization, perfect. Drawing, like I would have to say this is probably one of my favorite mangas I've ever read. And I'm not saying a lot because I own quite a bit and I've read a lot. With the 2 volumes of manga, they wanted to incorporate both covers. So this would be the cover for the first manga if you were to get in Japanese, or I think in other like languages they would sell it as the 2 separate, but this one they only sell in the doubles. And then this would be the second cover. So they incorporated both, which I love. I'll show you the side, and they even put like little blood splatters. Oops, it's upside down. They put like little blood splatters throughout like the title, and they put like a glossy finish only over the words. But one thing I don't like about this cover, it has like that texture where it picks up grease really easy, and there's fingerprints all over it, like just like, I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's fingerprints all over it. It just picks up all of that. And me, I like my manga like to stay in good condition, and I don't like fingerprints or little nicks in the corner and everything. Like, yeah, little nicks in the corner are gonna happen, but fingerprints, I really am like, I'm kind of OCD for that. So that's what kind of bugged me about this. But I'm gonna read the back of the book now, and I will show you after, so if you want to pause it and read it yourself, because as you know, if you've watched my past review videos, I'm not good at reading out loud. When the alien mimics invade, Kenji Kariya is just one of the many recruits shoved into a suit of battle armor called a jacket, sent out to kill. Kenji dies on the battlefield only to be reborn each morning to fight and die again and again. On his 158th, okay, I was right. On his 158th iteration, he gets a message from a mysterious ally, the female soldier known as the Full Metal Biatch. I'm not gonna actually say the word. Is she the key to Kenji's escape or his final death? And then, if you want to read that yourself or whatever, there it is. You can pause it now. Okay, so I really love this story. The ending, it gave me some feels. It gave me a lot of feels. I actually cried while reading this at the ending. But I love it. The art is just, just, oh my goodness. And what I like about this too, every chapter they give a quote, and I actually wrote down quotes because I don't feel like finding the pages with the quote. Let me find it. I wrote it in the book of random stuff. Okay, here it is. So I'm gonna read you two. Death comes quick in the beat of a heart, and he ain't picky about who he takes. And the other one is, a window of opportunity might present itself in tomorrow's battle. The odds of it happening might be 0.1% or even 0.01%. But if you can improve your combat skills even the slightest bit, if the window were to even open a crack, you would find a way to force it open wide. If you could train to jump every hurdle this little track meets of death threw at me. I don't understand that part, but it's actually like this, isn't it? Maybe someday you can wake up to a world with a tomorrow. And that one I think I can find. I think it's at the end of the 3rd chapter. Yeah. So if you want to read that yourself, that's exactly what it says. So if you want to read that, I think it's on the camera, yep. So you can pause it and read that. And then even the art for each chapter is awesome. Like, I feel like photocopying it, because me, what I like doing is photocopying covers of manga. So like, I'll just use Your Lie in April, for example. I'll photocopy it and like cut out like the picture or the characters on the front and put it on front of books. So this one, I bought like a Sakura looking book, so like this, with like cool prints, and I put Nagisa on the front. So I think that's cute, and then I outline it with some black markers to make it look like it pops out a bit more. So yeah, this is the end of this manga slash movie review. I'm not going to do the movie review because it's not really anime, but if you want to go watch it, I'm not sure if it's on Netflix. Too lazy to check, so you can check there, or you can definitely find it online. You can buy the movie. It's not a live action, but it's like, I think it was Sony Productions made the movie, so you can go check that out. For sure, buy this. The cheapest way I think you can buy it is off Amazon, because me, I would have been paying $16.99, so with taxes, it would come to like $18-19. So if you're gonna buy this, buy it off Amazon. My next review I'm wanting to do is I want to do the Fullmetal Alchemist book 2 review. So I'm gonna start doing book 2. So you can go watch my manga collection video, like my newest one, and you can look through the manga I have. And if you want me to do second books or something, then I'll do those. I know I got a comment asking to do the other 2 Tokyo Ghoul books I have, so I will do those. But I'm probably going to wait until I get the 4th and 5th book, read those, and then do them all together to get it by quick. And then once the new books come out, like 6th, 7th, 8th, or whatever, so once I like those 3 come out, then I'll read all 3, I'll buy all 3, and then I will review all 3. So yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, don't forget to comment down below for Q&A questions. I have been getting a couple, but I'm gonna need a bit more. You can ask more than one. You can ask me personal questions about myself, or like just nothing too personal, or something about anime. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Alright, bye guys.